Diddy Done It?
It sounds like a
Diddy
it
Done
sounds
It?
like a children's puzzle book.
Yeah, it does. It's
Do you
like
remember
solve
those
the
fucking
lawsuit puzzle.
books where like you had to find like certain things in like a big pile of stuff, and there's like a puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, this is a crazy ass story. Diddy is accused of drugging, raping, and beating R&B singer Cassie, who I've never
But
heard Cassie.
to me, the fucked up thing is most people that I've heard of are old rappers saying, and most of them have like failed that they've been in this scenario that she's been in, where he's trying to fuck them instead of a woman. So
Right.
that's why when you told me this, I was like, I thought he was like secretly gay the whole time.
I think he's. I don't know his whole
He's
history and
probably
all that.
bi, man.
Yeah, he
Maybe.
seems like he's bisexual, but again, it's like, why would you in today's day and age? Why is that an issue? Like I'm surprised that he could be capitalizing on that. Like, but I don't know. Maybe it's because he's from a little bit of an older generation. I don't really know. That's part of it for sure. But yeah, this is a weird scenario. Uh, accused of sex trafficking her on a weekly basis, and I didn't realize this, but this is his girlfriend too. This was like his girlfriend at one point. They met when she was 19 and he was 37. So that a little weird too. I mean, I'm 36 and I don't think I'd really want to date a 19-year-old. I mean, I guess theoretically, yes. You know what? Maybe if I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal to do that, but it's all legal, right? But a little weird. It's weird. Weird. What would Rachel Zegler say? It's weird. It's weird. Something like that. Got to get her clip in here. I don't know what Rachel Zegler would say these days. She'd say something. She'd say something annoying.
Fear, F-E-A-R.
F-E-R.
That stands for false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
Romance, do you know what it stands for? It stands for relying on magnificent and necessary compatible energy. Relationship, R-E-L-A-T-I-O-N-S-H-I-P. That stands for really exciting love affair, turns into nightmare, sobriety hangs in peril.
Yeah, and this came out like a little bit ago, but I didn't really get some time to look at this. But it is some wild shit to look into. I'll say that. Like, if you check this out, it's fucking nuts. The court documents are rather graphic. They describe Diddy turning Cassie into a drug-addicted sex slave who got brutally beaten on several occasions. And even so, there's security guards that have come forward and said this is all true. So, ain't looking good for Diddy. Did Diddy done it? We don't know. But if any of these things are true, these allegations are stuff that could send Diddy, or I think he's going by Brother Love these days, to prison for a long time. Could be pretty bad. He's actually already had some history of trying to settle out of court too. So I think he's already. That's another weird thing. Is like he's settled with her before, and I guess now it's just more things. There's word of him giving her millions of dollars to settle, which is also very, indicative of him being guilty of these things. We know like a certain somebody named Michael Jackson used to settle out of court with his accusers. So seems to be there's some fire where there's that smoke, right? But yeah, the graphic lawsuit is interesting here. Yeah, here's Diddy in 2007 with Cassie. And I didn't know Cassie, and I know she had some leaked things online, which I had to, subsequently look up and see what those were about. I had to research, I researched all that. So I did deep research on Cassie. I saw the undercover photos with her, and they're pretty good. Very nice. She's got some piercings, which I'm not a big fan of. To say it's kind of a turnoff. I don't like nipple piercings. I dated a girl who had nipple piercings, and I didn't like it. Didn't like it. I could do without the nipple piercings. I actually kind of like. To me, it's like I wouldn't. These are really good. You don't need to add anything to it. These are really, really good. These are awesome. These are some of the best things in the world. You don't need to add accessories to the best things in the world. You know, like, no, thank you. I don't get it. I think it's I think girls like it more than guys do. I don't like that. But yeah, there are many accounts here. This is actually number 59 accounts. So it's like, I'll read you the accounts here. But number 59, Mr. Combs.
He produces enough money where.
Oh, I was talking about
a lot of shit, you know.
I was also talking about Cassie. I did deep research on Cassie with her leaked photos, and she's got those piercings, man. I don't know if I'm liking those. I dated a girl with those piercings, and I don't like it. That's not something to mess with. Keep them natural. Don't need to pierce those. But yeah, Mr. Combs became deeply involved with Miss Ventura. Her name is Ventura, her last name. I don't know if her real name is
Cassie Ventura.
Okay. Personal staffing attending Miss Ventura's day-to-day travel and other needs, including medical care. On multiple occasions, Mr. Combs had Miss Ventura's personal medical records sent directly to his email address. For instance, when Miss Ventura began experiencing memory loss, potentially due to excessive drug use and head injuries caused by Mr. Combs' beatings, as described below by her MRI results.
He also probably want to know if like she had any STDs or might have been pregnant, you know, that kind of
probably.
stuff.
In this way, Mr. Combs exerted ownership over Miss Ventura. Another example of to kind of ensure her obedience to him. And she referred to her grandfather as Pop-Pop. Mr. Combs that was her name. That's weird. So she kind of considered Puff Daddy like her grandpa. Which is weird. I mean, he was 30. He was 37 when he started dating her at 19. I don't think he's that. I mean, I guess to someone who's 19, that's really old.
Well, the gap is pretty big.
Yeah, but again, do you really expect someone who's fucking rich and famous to be like not with someone who's 19? Like, you know,
I don't know.
I think it's funny, like people like shit all over Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like, yeah, it's so fucking crazy to think he'd want to date a 24-year-old. Are you fucking retarded? You know, like,
to me, it'd be more crazy if he was trying to fuck some like 70-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it's like these people who are like, oh, he's so gross because he's dating a fucking 24. It's like, what?
I'm retarded?
Yeah, who would have thought a rich and famous guy would want to fuck a 20-year-old? Oh, God, who would have ever thought that could have happened? That's terrible. No, that's how it goes. On January 2009, this goes back. Mr. Combs learned that Ventura spoke to another music manager at a party, and he became enraged. And he apparently stomped her head in a car that was leaving the club, and even her security guard.
Stomped her head in?
That's apparently the truth. And it's Roger Bonds was a security guard. He's actually come out and to collaborate this and
like
kind of agree to this.
Curb stomping?
Apparently, he kicked her face multiple times in the car, and she began to throw up from the violent assault. And it's documented by the security guard
from American History X before, right?
Yeah. I mean, but I think it was more like in the car, probably kicking her a few times in the face. It's fucking weird. Although I do think it's like this was his girlfriend. That's another thing is if you look up his, like she is his girlfriend. So this is also like I know it's like. It's kind of half like a person that he signed, half someone that's actually his girlfriend. So it's kind of weird. It is someone who he, you know, like if you had a girlfriend that you had signed to your record label and she's talking to another record.
A girlfriend is not like a legal status.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I get someone being angry, but yeah, doing anything violent, of course, yeah, that's not right. Upon recognizing the damage he's done, Mr. Combs panicked and forced his staff to bring Ventura to a hotel suite in the Los Angeles area where she was required to stay there for a week. During the stay, I guess he didn't let her out. It's kind of interesting. Let's see this. Within a few months of beginning a romantic relationship with the 40-year-old Mr. Combs at the time, she was 22. She felt beholden to his whims and demands. While in New York City, Mr. Combs, Diddy, the diddler,
P. Diddy.
P. Diddler, wanted to engage in a fantasy called voyeurism, and Mr. Combs said it would turn him on if he saw Miss Ventura with another dick. End quote. So the first
So
time,
he likes to get cucked.
well, this is where it's like the bisexual thing I think comes into play a little bit because the word is this. It's coming up in this next allegation. By the way, these are all legal allegations. These are like,
Wait, wasn't he? Oh shit, wasn't he on Always Sunny?
yeah, he was. This is
He was like
he was
fucking...
a janitor, and he's playing bass.
No, I thought he like tried to heal them with some. He had
but
like a
he is a
botanical
janitor.
garden with like herbs and stuff that could
Yeah, it's
fix
weird.
Mac's rash or some shit.
Yeah.
How the
By
fuck
the
did
way,
he get that part? Like, why
I
was
do
he
know.
there?
When I was doing internships in the city, this was years and years ago. Actually, around this time, to tell you the truth, it's around that 2000.
Somebody tried to deal you.
2009 era. No, I knew some people that worked in the city and did work with Diddy for music videos and other things, and he didn't pay. He actually owed so many people money. That's where everyone's saying like he
Makes
has all this
sense.
money because he like
part of being
wouldn't
successful
pay
is
for shit.
fucking tons of people over.
Yeah, he was a big like he'd fuck everyone over. Like there was multiple people production wise that he didn't pay and never paid for making full music videos.
Yeah,
for
I've
him.
heard Drake has done similar shit too.
Yeah, I think they kind of like do that.
The OVO sweatshop, where they have tons of producers who are really desperate just to like have a connection to him, and then he uses their music and doesn't pay them shit.
Yeah. Oh, claim 78. By the way, there's like so many fucking claims in here. This is the 78th claim. For the first time, Mr. Combs hired a man and brought the man to his home in Los Angeles. The man, Mr. Combs Ventura, wore a masquerade mask and ingested drugs while Mr. Combs directed Mr. Ventura to perform sexual acts with this man while Mr. Combs watched. Basically, it was like
that clip from fucking what's that hotel movie with Jack Nicholson, The Shining. It sounds like the bear sequence in The Shining.
Yeah, so basically Cassie was getting fucked by some guy while Diddy was
Duffy got fucking cucked.
Well, Diddy no, I think he was jerking off in the corner wearing a scream mask. You know what I mean? Like, so he was in the corner wearing a scream mask. Mr. Combs began to refer to these arrangements as, quote, a freak off or, quote, an FO. By the way,
hold on. Like,
by the way, all this stuff.
That it's already so short.
By the way, all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. All this stuff will be corroborated by 50 Cent. That I'll get to in a little bit.
Oh, that motherfucker has no.
There's legitimate
whatsoever.
There's legitimate confirmations of a lot of these things. This is where it's like it starts to feel like I think Diddy's fucked. Like I think he's fucked. Because it's like this came out and there's so many detailed accounts and there are people corroborating things and it's not just like one accusation, it's like 160. It's like a lot. Like that is bad. And if like 3 of these are true, then he's like fucked. At certain points, Mr. Ventura and Mr. Combs' relationship, he would insist on an FO or a freak off weekly. Mr. Combs repeatedly tell Ventura, Cassie, that this practice was our thing and our secret. Sounds fucking real to me. That's all I'll say.
Like something like a father would say to their kid or something, Yeah,
I mean, this also, by the way, Vigilant Citizens is a very conspiracy site, so that's where I'm getting my information. But this is actually a legal document, so this next paragraph is a little bit more conspiracy.
You're going off of like something that was submitted to a court.
Yeah, this is a court. These are all court claims that are in these 87 quotes. But
we missed out on the whole Johnny Depp trial. We probably should have did more of that. But actually, you know what? No, we do have some Johnny Depp stuff, like him playing guitar with some wolves and shit.
This little sentence here is a little more conspiracies, but this lawsuit states kind of how Cassie was heavily drugged to facilitate this whole situation. So Diddy acted as an MK handler, which again, a little more conspiracy shit there.
That was what?
Just kind of being a mind control sort of handler. She's like a sex kid.
Tell me, like, what drugs is Diddy?
All right, that comes up here. Claim. Here we go.
I think of like Diddy Kong from.
Here comes I'll answer your question right there with Claim 87. Mr. Combs always supplied Mr. Ventura and the sex worker, which was a male sex worker, which is weird. He was getting a male sex worker to be with his girlfriend with copious amounts of drugs before and during the freak offs. Mr. Ventura was given ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and alcohol in excessive amounts during the freak offs.
Wow,
None of
GHB.
none of that sounds like unusual if you're going to be into this thing too. So it became a commonplace. It became a commonplace to get IV fluids in the days after to recover from the excessive substance abuse. Wow. Yeah. That honestly sounds legit, I'll say, on her part. This sounds like very well documented on her part. Like she's been waiting to drop all this for a while.
Well, you know what it
And
is?
it's, like,
I think
well
part of it is,
documented.
like she knew that, she really wasn't that talented, and she was kind of getting hooked up, so she had a backup plan the whole time.
Yeah, you might as well. It's like you might as well like make sure you got all this shit on record because he's fucking famous and this is weird. Around, and also there are weird shit. Hold on, let me see if I saw this.
I mean,
Yeah,
you don't
even
just casually track all this kind of stuff when you're going through it. You're just living through it. This is more like there's some kind of agenda.
And it's like even before all this, like going back, like we'll get to this a little bit after, but there is numerous artists that he was connected to that ran away from the industry and turned towards religion, and multiple people witnessed strange things with him, such as forcing male artists to perform sexual acts on him, and an ex-bodyguard even stated that he saw devil shit. So that is there.
What male artists has he worked with?
Well, these are, I think, like
No, I mean not male rappers. I mean boy band NSYNC.
I don't think he did work with them,
You know
but
what I mean?
I don't think he worked with them. But I think it could have been people he was connecting with in parties and everything
he did some
too.
shit with B2K.
Well, I mean, I know this. He's very good friends with Jay-Z, and that whole New York scene. But I think it was more like, I know 50 Cent said he was like a weirdo, and that's gonna kind of come up.
Well,
But,
that's coming back to what I originally commented on, is that
but it sounds like she was forced into being like this
special parties and stuff, and a lot of time it just felt like an excuse for him to try and fuck you one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like he also just wanted this girl to be like a sex slave, like more or less. And here's another Evan. This is Claim 101. Around August 2015, so we're getting a little closer to nowadays. Middle of a surprise birthday dinner for Miss Ventura's 29th birthday, Mr. Combs insisted that Cassie leave the party and go to a hotel for a freak off. I like this term. When she expressed that she didn't want to go, Mr. Combs had Ventura cornered by a security staff and forced her to leave with him. After this freak off, Mr. Combs and Ventura went back to the hotel room that Miss Ventura was staying in, where some of Miss Ventura's friends were already hanging out. Mr. Combs was severely intoxicated, and at one point during the night picked up one of Ventura's friends, like a child, and dangled the friend over the balcony on the 17th floor. Ventura and her friends were scared of Diddy's erratic behavior, but Ventura was heavily sedated because of drugs she took in participant of the freak off and was unable to respond to
it's funny,
Mr. Combs' terrifying behavior.
Constantly calling him Diddy, this stupid fake fucking name.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm calling him Diddy. He's in his court documents, he's Mr. Combs.
Everything sounds so ridiculous and cartoony, but it's
Cassie and Diddy,
real people.
Sounds like Donkey Kong characters, because they are. The freak offs became work for Mr. Ventura, Mrs. Ventura. Mr. Ventura. I'm thinking of fucking. I gotta go Cassie. I'm thinking of what's his name?
Jesse Body Ventura.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Jesse the Body. I saw what's that guy? He's a Mad TV guy. Sasso. He does a good Jesse Ventura.
Will Sasso.
Yeah, I saw his Jesse Ventura recently, and it is really good. It's really good.
Mad TV was the grimier.
Yeah, honestly, when I look back at it, I realized it actually was kind of good for what it was. because it was
Well, some decent
exactly.
people came out of it. Wasn't Jordan Peele connected to all that shit?
Yeah, like a lot of people came out of it that were connected. Yeah, he was definitely in there. But yeah, this is a funny impression here.
I'm down in the Baja. I'm not even here most of the time. I have
Wow, that's really spot on.
somewhere
really good.
north of 150 dogs, wild dogs they all answer to me. They all understand that I'm the head honcho, their main hermano, and yeah, we get down there. I don't know if you know this, but the Baja, the fish taco started in the Baja because the Japanese fishermen would keep just the worst parts of the fish for themselves when they would go to sell the fish. So they had the rotting part, and they would tempura batter it, beer batter it, and fry all the stink out. And that's when I got so addicted to the flavor, I added the creme fraiche, and they said that's a great addition.
We need to stink out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just surprised that he's really good at that fucking impression. Like he did it.
You know what? To me, it's like it's more than just sounding like the person. There's like a way that they like talk and breathe, and
yeah, and then even this
that you really have to get.
I gotta find the clip, but there's a part where like he's, someone says to do like, all right, do Jesse Ventura like regular, then do him sad, and then do him like he's able to do the impression in different modes of emotion, which is like that's a next level impersonator.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like Frank
next
Calando
level.
do that kind of
yeah,
shit.
but Frank Calando sucks. This guy's like,
I know he does suck, but he's definitely one of the biggest impressionists you'll come across. People love his John Madden and his what was that guy that coached for Tampa? Fucking John Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
Which John Gruden, do you see his cancellation stuff?
No, but it is weird. Yeah, with him.
He was
not like Diddy here.
He sent a lot of messages saying like Goodell was a faggot and certain owners are pussies and like all kinds of like anti-woke rhetoric that nowadays all you can do is just like listen injury report and what happened in the game. You can't have any kind of an opinion whatsoever.
Yeah,
you like log off and let the owner take over.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave a temper.
See, I think I might have found the clip I was thinking of here with
or something. It's like
he's in the Baja. Yeah, I don't even live in the continental United States anymore.
He says that too, by the way.
I'm in the Baja.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He is out there. He'll go from, Halliburton orchestrated the BP oil spill. And then the next thing he says is, what's really good is we just tortillas with scrambled eggs. You should come. Would you like to sleep over? I have a spare room that you'd really like. It's woodsy. I've sort of brought Minnesota to the Baja. I call it Baja soda. Do you ever dine on long pig? That's what a human being, because it tastes like pork. Oh, I gotta go in 4 minutes. No, stick around. Just getting started. Anyway, the Gulf of Tonga.
Yeah. Since you've been on, I had Jesse Ventura on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one to get. I do love Jesse Ventura though. He's I do like him. I liked his show, Conspiracy with Jesse Ventura. It was so fake. I love these fake conspiracy shows. Oh God, it was so fake. Like it was such. I mean, actually, Oliver Stone's son is on it, and Oliver Stone's son was like such a fake bad actor. The third season of Conspiracy with Jesse Ventura is like a nightmare. It's like so bad and fake. It's great. Like I love it. That was something I always loved.
Like that hunting for Sasquatch shit.
It's of that level. It's like of that level. It's like they're pretending to being like tracked by the. It's like they're like pretending in a car, like that kind of shit. Like the FBI's onto us.
You hear like some fake growl off screen. It's like, oh, whoa, we got to come back with more guns.
He's pretending to have all these like revelations about these different things. Oliver Stone's son or whatever. It's like really fucking crazy. It's insane. Like that episode is awesome. I think it's talking about Oz or something. I don't know. But yeah, all right, back to Diddy here. let's see. This keeps going. The FOs became a work for Miss Ventura, and despite her, protesting to all these things, Mr. Combs insisted on in staging her with forced sexual encounters between Cassie and various male sex workers. The lawsuit also states that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. That's actually interesting. I think she started to date Kid Cudi, and then he kind of fucked that up. So she tried to leave Diddy, and that's sort of where he fucked things up. On March 2016, during a freak off at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles, Diddy became extremely intoxicated and punched Cassie in the face, giving her a black eye. After he fell asleep, Cassie tried to leave the room, but as she exited, Diddy woke up and began screaming at Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed her and then took a glass vase in the hallway and threw it at her. She's got so many claims that I don't doubt this. It's just when you have over 100 claims, there's something here that's real. You know what I mean?
But he always kind of seemed like a weirdo, kind of taking advantage of this position.
Apparently, during that incident, the Intercontinental Century City Hotel, he paid them $50,000 for the hallway footage. That's what we're talking about here. It's kind of nuts. Okay, let me find some more sensational stuff here. More freak offs.
Wait, so is his actual real name, last name?
Sean Combs. Yeah, his name is Sean Combs.
Oh, okay.
But he actually said in an interview, the only people that can call him Sean are his mom and Jay-Z, because that's the closest people in his lives. They're the only people he'll allow them to call him Sean. He's got to be Diddy to everybody else. Or Puff. Depending on who you were.
He's probably fucking Jay-Z.
I think he's a nutcase. I mean, Suge Knight always made fun of him. Said how, I produce albums and I don't fucking have to dance in the video. Remember how Puff Daddy used to have to dance in the background?
Well, you show that clip.
Video.
Say if you want to join a label that doesn't have the fucking whatever dancing all in the videos and all, come to Death Row. That's
and that
the awards.
Yep, exactly. Here you go. I'm gonna play it because that's exactly what I was trying to think of, and now that you I remember that I found the clip. But yeah, here's Suge Knight. This takes you back, man. I miss these times.
Well, this is some late 90s shit.
It's the best rap era.
Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. I mean, that's a fucking great trio of people.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Second of all, I'd like to thank my whole entire Death Row family on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
He played football.
Tupac, keep his guards up. We ride with him.
He looks like he did. He's a big guy.
Well, no, he was Division I.
Yeah, I mean, he looks legit big.
Any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
I mean, he's right. He never did any of that shit whatsoever.
And the crowd, by the way, the crowd starts booing like crazy because
because that was in the East. This was
in New York City. Yeah, so the crowd is booing like nuts. This was funny back when there was actually an issue.
He never fucking. He could have easily put himself in all that shit, and he was behind the scenes the entire time.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So, all right, more with this. In September 2018, this is getting a little closer. Diddy, Mr. Combs, went for dinner at an Italian restaurant in Malibu for what she believed would be a good discussion about her concluding their relationship for good. And this isn't far off from the breakup. The breakup happened pretty recently. I think the breakup actually comes in I think, late 2022, so it's not far off from this. After dinner, P. Diddy, he was with her for a long time. I'll say that. That was kind of interesting. After dinner, Diddy and Mrs. Ventura returned to Cassie's home, which was paid for by Mr. Combs. I guess that's the home itself. Diddy forced himself into her apartment and tried to kiss Miss Combs, which kind of is fine because that is his girlfriend. She told him to stop and attempted to push him away. Diddy then forcibly pulled Cassie's clothing and unbuckled his belt, and he proceeded to rape Miss Ventura while she repeatedly said no and tried to push him away. So there's a rape claim right there. That's a big rape claim. Okay, and we're getting towards the end of this. Despite the severity of the allegation, Diddy did settle the lawsuit in 24 hours. By the way, this all did get settled. What we're hearing is upwards of like $100 million that he paid off Cassie. Like 8 figures to silence this whole thing. So that's kind of indicative of lying about
Probably
this
more
shit.
than she ever made from her music.
Oh yeah, but again, it sounds like I think she kind of got blackballed. I don't think she was even able to really have a career.
She had a pretty good single, but then I guess after that it didn't take off enough for him to keep going.
And then this man, there's some weird shit with the bad boy signings of these rappers that eventually turned to religion because I think they kind of had traumatic experiences with Diddy. I mean, we know
Mace,
the biggest one here is Mace, and then Shine became like a Jewish rabbi.
Well, Shane was the guy
Shine,
who got
yeah, Shine.
blamed for the J-Lo gun charge.
Well, he did. He took the fall for it, but apparently,
he took the fall.
Yeah, and I think
remember when he was fake fucking Jennifer Lopez?
Yes. Well, I think Diddy was fake
in
fucking
some
Jennifer
rhinestone
Lopez.
jeans.
Yeah. Yep.
No, yeah, I don't mean Shine. I mean
Diddy. Yeah.
Whatever.
Puff.
It's Donkey
Puff
Kong.
at the time.
But
it was Puff at the time.
Dr. Puff and Kong.
No money, no problem. But you know what, man? I'll have to say I did like
more money, more problems.
I definitely like Puff Daddy, and I like Big IG and Mace. All at that time, I liked that shit a lot. That shit was good.
Well, yeah, because I would like go home and watch 106 in Park, and that's all the shit they would play over and over again. So
yeah.
I didn't really have a choice.
So it's like I can't, you don't
always
hate on
get
the music. I like all the stuff. I like Mace too.
Gangstar shit sneaking in the top 10 or
like I think Diddy actually, or Puff, whatever you want to call him, was actually pretty good at the perception angle. He had a very good
marketing.
How to make
marketing.
Yeah.
And
and also you remember that
songs that were popular in the 80s and remaking hits out of them
but also all his remember the BIG videos felt very cinematic. I think that got me because I was like, these videos are fucking good.
He knew that production
cool.
value.
They felt like movies, they had a movie vibe, and I was like, all right, I like this a lot. That was he got me on that, I think. Where they're jumping up, parachuting out of a
where
fucking plane.
Him and Mace were driving through the desert.
Yeah, that's exactly in my head too.
Do you remember that? Can we show that at all?
Oh no, definitely not. But I know the music video you're talking about.
It's not this. It's not.
Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody hold me.
Yeah,
down.
I think that's it. Yep.
Oh no. Got to keep on moving. Yeah. All right. So we're going through the proteges that didn't work out or turned to God. Craig Mack, The Flavor in Your Ear. His first record.
Well, the remix was the main thing with Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J, tons of shit, and then.
Well, that was later.
Later on, there was that version with LP and
well, it wasn't a version.
Josh Racist.
They did
Danny
an homage
Brown
to the video.
And,
yeah. It was an homage to the video. They basically repeated the video. What's it? Mr. Motherfucking Esquire.
Is a nice way of saying rip some shit off.
I don't know. There's a difference. I think it was a homage. It wasn't exactly rip off. It was just shot behind that white screen in black and white. That was basically it. And then there's the breast milk thing with the bottles and all that shit. But yeah, Craig Mack was the first artist signed to Bad Boy Records, so this was his first sign for Diddy. And his career was on the up and up, but then quickly went down. And the main reason is because Diddy discovered BIG, who of course is bigger and better Definitely get that one and push Mac to the side. To make matters worse, Craig Mack's physical appearance became an issue. He was constantly the butt of ugly jokes in hip hop media, and I have to say, there's some truth to that one.
That's the shit I was like kind of referencing earlier, where I was just saying like he's just like such a bland.
No, I think he's
fucking
actually a
guy.
good rapper. I think he's a good rapper, man. That Flavor in the Year,
His voice
it's
is
like
his voice is
he's
kinda
good.
cool, but
No, I think he's got a
come
cool
on.
voice. I really think he's actually good. I get why someone signed him. Like, I think that was a good sign. But yeah, especially in like 1994, because
Yeah, but then you
kind of
realize
has
you need sex appeal, and then you get a 300-pound
have
black
that.
guy with a Kangol hat.
Yeah, I mean, for 94, he kind of does sound like someone that was ahead of his time. He sounds like someone from 98, but he was in 94. So it's like I get what Diddy was onto there. Kind of see it.
Maybe he's
But
just onto his cock and fucking him.
it could be, man. Or was getting fucked. Or watching him jerk off.
Yeah, we gotta splice in some Beetlejuice cutaways.
Yeah. I have to get more of those. I really should get some of those. That one you sent, I've seen multiple times people using, and I could get the green screen one, almost
What,
like how
the
I
one
use
where he's trying to fight the midget guy in the hallway?
No, like the one where it's like I'm just hanging around. I've seen multiple. I think it must be green screen, that clip, because it's almost like my. You sure about that? I'm sure I could find.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
Like, I'm sure I could find beat in that green screen thing, and I could use clips how I want. Here's what Craig Mack looks like now. Ugh.
Oof.
He looks a lot old.
Nina Simone.
Oh, I guess he's had some health issues.
Oh fuck!
Oh, it's
Can
just sad.
we get a side by side of this photo and Nina Simone?
Well, this is kind of sad. He did die at 48. He had health issues.
Whatever. Come on, you're ruining my joke with that negative news.
Well, it's the truth here. Craig Mack is dead. Mace dominated the charts, quadruple platinum. He even said here during an interview with the Funk Master Plex on New York's radio station Hot 97. I don't know if that's still around. Mace announced his retirement from music, calling to a pursuit from a calling from God. Yeah, pursue. He claimed that he was leading people, friends, and kids down the path to hell. I think that was from Diddy. He stated
come
that.
on. Have you seen his new show with Cameron?
Yeah.
He's got some weird complex where he's like trying to be holier than thou and then stooping down to any level of relevance. So
yeah,
I
mean,
really
I agree with that. Pastor Mason preaching his ministry right here. At the time, Mace's retirement raised a lot of questions. What made him leave music industry? The speculation regarding Mace's sudden departure from Bad Boy stirred up a storm of controversy. How do you have a 19-year-old rapper named Mace who decides one day to wake up and say, you know what, I want to get out of this shit? A former Diddy disciple told The Voice. In 1999, Mace, whose real name is Mason Betha, quit Bad Boy. He now calls himself Minister Mace after a soul-stirring vision from God. Which kind of sounds like
saying the reason he got into religion because of
fucking Puff. No, I think it's because Diddy is like potentially a Satanist. I have to say.
No,
I think that's
the reason I heard that he got into preaching was because there's certain tax write-offs you can get from claiming a religion that coincided with issues he had with his recording deals. And
yeah, it could be, but he had he quit when he was still famous.
I don't think it could be. I think it's what happened.
No, I don't think so, man. He still could have got money from this whole business. So why do you just come out of nowhere? You're 19 and say like I'm done with this, because he probably saw something that was bad. You know what I mean?
No, I think it's because the money that he made, he probably fucking blew through, and this is a way to kind of salvage his shit.
I think this is interesting. This is a bad boy insider saying, I think Mace had something over him, some little secret that Puffy didn't want out, and he used it as a bargaining chip to get out of the record deal.
Well, Puffy's probably sitting there saying, hopefully it's not a little secret. You know,
that's what I honestly, especially hearing about the stuff with Diddy, like, I don't think that sounds wrong. It couldn't have been, he might have been forced out, or just saying like, I don't want to deal with someone who's like this, and then Diddy's like, all right, well, you got to sign an NDA. You can never talk about this again. Like, and here you go. That probably sounds accurate. Here you go. Here's Shine. We were just talking about this with J-Lo. How he took the fall for the nightclub incident in I think it was somewhere in 90s, 98, 99. He went to jail for 10 years because of the shooting where he it was a innocent bystander got shot. No one got killed. It was just injured. 3 people got injured, which sounds horrible. Diddy was acquitted, but Shine went to jail for 10 years. And while incarcerated, he got out and he didn't want anything to do with Diddy ever again. And he became a rabbi in Belize. He's now a converted Orthodox Jew.
That's probably at the suggestion of his manager.
I think it's just like I think
Listen,
Diddy's got some
Right. If you
real
wanna
dark
get
shit
out
to
of
him,
this
man.
tax evasion charge, we got to make you a rabbi in fucking Belize right now.
I think they're like, I don't want anything to do with Diddy. I want to like go to God because this guy is so crazy. All right,
Yeah, I
Loon.
mean, looking at him right now, he looks like he's got it all figured out.
I don't know Loon. Do you know who this guy is? Loon? I've never heard of this guy.
No, but he seems like a goon.
Yeah. He released his first album with Bad Boy in 2003, and he left the label to start his own company in 2008. After a trip to Abu Dhabi, Loon converted to Islam, and he has now become a converted Islam
Okay,
supporter
it's
here.
like an extra on the wire, or not?
It's
the
a lot of
wire,
Diddy rumors.
Oz.
All the artists have mentioned one point in common: they were signed with Diddy, and nearly all of them ended up hating him and resenting him. But what's the reason?
Getting fucked in the ass by Puff Daddy's enough to make you convert to Islam.
It could be that, or they're just like, yeah, it could be like they were liking the money for a little bit, then it was just too weird. Nearly every artist who signed with Diddy ended
I've seen
up
this
complaining
clip
about.
where Puff Daddy's like being really uncomfortably kind of appreciative to
50 Cent.
no Fabulous, and
Oh, okay.
saying like, "I love you, motherfucker. Why don't we ever hang out?" And then
Oh, I did see that. I've seen that.
he's kind of his response is like, "Because I know you're a fucking weirdo, pedo, fuck, and I don't want to be around you."
Yeah. There's been some strange yet persistent rumors regarding Diddy. The main one, he flirts aggressively with male artists. In recent years, famous rappers such as 50 Cent and Exhibit shared some. By the way, both these guys are almost done out of the industry. Maybe coincidence. Shared some industries stories regarding Diddy's tendencies.
Might not be by accident.
There's also a bizarre video where Diddy talks to the 10-year-old Usher, come to live in his house for a year. In 2017, during Drinking Champs, an inebriated Diddy appears to be coming on to rapper Fabulous.
You know what's also weird is
Is this it? This is it, right?
had that weird relationship with Justin Bieber.
No, that was Diddy had a weird relationship with Bieber. It's Diddy. He wanted
Usher
to like.
did.
No, it's Diddy, man. Diddy even there's a clip where he says it's a 14-year-old Bieber, and he's like, when you're 18, there's a Porsche right there for you, and it's like weird. It's like, why would you give this kid a Porsche? Like,
Well, Usher was like his manager type helper guy too.
I guess he's it's like a It's
Wait,
like,
is there a connection between Usher fucking Puff Daddy?
I think it's Usher. Maybe it was Puff Daddy was fucking Usher. Usher's that fucking Bieber. Then maybe
They should just like all combined forces into Hush Daddy, who's like the ultimate pedo.
I guess here's this clip you're talking about.
Mr. Lee, yeah, I love this drink.
Yeah,
I like when you like this.
Yeah,
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
You can tell he's definitely drunk.
I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping.
here.
When you
It's right here,
scrambling and
it's right
scraping
here.
for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go.
That is fucking weird, man.
Just have another man call you daddy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You never had that happen?
Never had that happen.
Yeah.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Well, look
Did you
look
miss
back on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm
I
saying
miss-
it seems like a thing.
I
With
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man. I
man.
miss
But I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, the people around.
It's also like he's very
so
drunk.
uncomfortable and like not trying to look
You know what I'm
at each
saying?
other.
Yeah, this is where the truth comes out too when you're this drunk like this.
Yeah.
Something's happening here.
Yo, okay. So check this out. It's me.
It's also
Tyrese.
funny, like how like you don't realize that like right here, how old is Diddy in 2017? Like he's not young. You know what I mean? Like how old is he now? He's 54. You know, so 2017, how long ago was that? Give or take, what was that 6 years ago? All right, so what is he? Minus 40. He's 48 right here. You know, like he's a 48-year-old doing this shit. It's kind of strange.
Ray J and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga. I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know.
What, are they eating cake?
That sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So
I like these captions someone's got here.
So Tyrese kept on talking.
This is a fight. This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get
Yeah,
back.
it's like something Woody
He
Allen.
just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back.
I like the Nets hat though he's got there. It's cool.
This is kind of like the Hannah and her sister's hip hop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, he seems pretty weird, man. And 50 Cent is another guy who's going on this. Apparently 50 Cent was courted by, which again sounds right on. Courting sounds right on with Diddy, but especially with that Fabulous thing. But 50 Cent was trying to sign, or no, Diddy was trying to sign 50 Cent before, eventually 50 Cent would sign with Dre. So, because I mean, 50 Cent is a New York guy. So you would think he would sign with, someone in New York. But
Right.
I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think 50 Cent was kind of turned off by a lot of things. But he confirmed he saw some of the freak off pics of Cassie back in 2010.
What is a freak off?
A freak off was basically just her getting fucked by a male escort. And Diddy watched and jerked off with a scream mask in the corner.
So 50 Cent saw him get cucked?
No, I think 50 Cent saw videos and photos of like penetration of Cassie. And, we've seen leak photos. I mean, there are leak photos of Cassie naked.
Yeah,
but they're not like
weird thing.
They're
to
not
me is like when we see leak photos, that's probably just a hint of what's really going on in the footage that they have, which is probably like full.
It's full penetration porn kind of thing. That's apparently what.
Well, I was going to say like an
saw.
hour-long plus video of the whole thing.
Well, 50 Cent claims to seen photos, but probably just videos. Never mind. He saw videos of allegedly her getting fucked here,
mutilated.
Yeah. Yeah, 50 Cent explained they sent me Cassie's pictures, not the stuff that y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like the leak bullshit that we get is probably 10% of what's actually going on.
Yeah, shortly before the interview started recording.
It's an iceberg.
Yeah, so some nude selfies of Cassie leaked, which you can go watch those. You can go see those. She's got some piercings there and places she probably shouldn't. Look better without it. But 50 Cent claimed the photos he saw were not the ones that everyone else saw. Quote, penetration pictures and all that. I called Diddy and said, "You fucking with Cassie? Like, you really like her?" ? He was like, "Yeah, that's my girl." So I was like, "All right, I'm going to send you something. You look at it and call me back." Yeah. I sent him pictures and called him back, and he was like, "Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Where'd you get those from?" So he sent the pictures he got. So Diddy was like, "Where the fuck did you get that shit from?" And I mean, that's kind of weird.
But maybe he's playing dumb.
Oh, probably. No, I think he was probably like, where the fuck? He's probably thinking like, how did that shit leak? You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's playing dumb.
It could be, or it could be like he's trying to kind of like, figure out what's going on. Like, where's this coming from?
Yeah, when he already knows.
No, I mean you wouldn't. There is a chance that he might have sent it to one guy and then somebody like fucking put it all fucking out. 50 Cent has said some things about Diddy. He doesn't. They don't seem to be friends. He's thrown shade on Diddy a few times. 50 Cent.
Well, 50 Cent hates a lot of people.
Yeah.
Don't you remember like him and Ja Rule was pretty weird and
they got some issues there. Ja Rule for sure with that one like fake festival thing. He's got some issues.
Oh, that Fire Fest, yeah.
Yeah. 50 Cent received plenty of backlash after seemingly throwing shade upon fellow rapper Diddy sexual orientation during a recent concert in Europe. In the club, singer explained, "I no longer attends Diddy's famous all-white parties. That's why I don't belong to those puffy parties." N-word. I'm just gonna say, Diddy hug you from the front. And,
the N-word?
Yeah, Diddy hug you from the front and the back at the same time. Fuck you talking about? Said.
What does that mean?
I think that's some sort of gay reference right there.
Oh, I think he means like you get hugged and he grabs your ass.
I think so. Or
so
like
50 Cent never got his ass grabbed before.
I think he's kind of letting everyone. I think he's playing into that whole like Diddy's gay kind of scenario there.
No, I think what happened was he met Puff Daddy and he hugged him and then grabbed his ass a little bit and then he freaked out and thought this guy's a homo because he kind of touched my ass a little bit.
50's rant didn't stop there. He said, "Look, if you're into that, that's fine. I'm fine with it. Each to their own. I'm just saying this ain't my motherfucking kind of party. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom where shit like that is going on."
Okay.
So yeah, I think it sounds like it might have been a little gay.
Like he wants to watch women piss and shit.
Well, I guess so. Or maybe just not be around.
So yeah, 50 Cent rather watch women on surveillance footage take a piss in her shit than get groped up by some gay guy.
Yeah, he said it's no secret Diddy and 50 Cent don't really get on the tube in a difficult relationship for years, which does seem to stem from, I think Diddy wanted to sign 50 and 50 said no, and then 50 went somewhere else. But
50 Cent went with Dr. Dre and Eminem on Aftermath.
Yeah, and even in that clip with Suge Knight, you see Snoop Dogg in the crowd laughing at Suge Knight's little comment there on Puff Daddy. So that was very much obvious which side was which at the time. But 50 Cent has labeled him as, quote, fruity on several occasions.
That feels like an understatement, but yeah.
I love this topic. I have to say, this is a good.
I like 50 Cent, man. He's good for some sound bites and commentary. He doesn't hold back.
No, it doesn't seem like he does. I kind of like that too. He seems very real.
I never minded his music either.
It's okay. It wasn't like my kind of thing, but
he had this single called "Candy Shop" that was on.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the like black models in that shit were really fucking good.
Although the funny thing is, at the time, I thought it was like complete shit. And again, this goes back to like 2005. I thought this was complete shit. But listening to new rap today, oh my god, it's like head and shoulders above that shit.
You know what? Around that time period, it felt like people used flutes a lot in beats. You know what I'm talking about? Like flute beats.
But that song also does have that Dr. Dre beat vibe to it. That Candy Shop one.
Well, he was on his label.
Yeah, it definitely has that sound of the beat itself. Yeah, that is weird though. That you would definitely think someone from New York and East Coast would sign with someone on the like Jay-Z or sign with Diddy, but I guess he
unless they tried to fuck
had
him.
issues. Yeah, I guess they tried to fuck him too much. He wasn't playing with that.
Well, also maybe he just got a better deal.
Well, now Diddy's going by Brother Love, and his new album's coming out. His Brother Love.
Convenient.
Yeah, I guess it's a good time to be called.
Maybe he should have went with Not a Pedo.
Yeah, Not a Pedo. I didn't
Is
fuck
that
Cassie.
a legal name that you can sign up for?
Maybe.
Nada as your first name and Pedo as your last.
But yeah, that concludes the Diddy Done It segment. Which I like that segment. That was a good one. Can't get enough of late 90s rap, right? The heyday.
Well, do you have
She-Hulk
did Puff Daddy
canceled?
try and fuck anyone from Wu-Tang?
I don't think that was actually what I was thinking about. You know what's funny? I was thinking about there's a lot of people that and apparently I think Tupac shit all over some New York rap groups that I was like, really? Like, you sure about that?
Yeah, I think like Mobb Deep maybe.
That's what to say, Mobb Deep? Like, you're gonna go after Mobb Deep? Really? They're not even
Well, he
fucking
had
big.
to. That was the whole East
They were just
Coast West
good.
Coast thing.
It was just because they were good? Is that it? Like,
No, I think
that
it's
seems
just
to be
like
their only
whatever
like.
your position is as far as sales.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like I was thinking, like, didn't look like that's what I was gonna say. It didn't look like Wu-Tang ever got involved in this fight.
Well,
I think they
because
weren't
they're
famous
older.
enough. I don't think they were like they didn't get the commercial success as much as the other ones.
Because
They made money,
were,
but not like
They're
that.
more like early 90s than when all this shit really transpired. Or almost like late 80s even.
And maybe even a little too
Wu-Tang's old.
a little too street-ish too, maybe a little too urban for, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
like Puff
Wu-Tang's
Daddy's
so
music.
self-contained, they don't need any outside help. They're
I mean,
like
let's face
their
it.
own
Like,
industry onto themselves.
let's face it. Like Puff Daddy and Tupac, all their music was getting played by white people. Wu-Tang, not so much. You know what I mean? Like, not as much as those two.
I mean,
artists
from
there.
what I've experienced, Asians love Wu-Tang.
Well, again, but you know, at the time, everyone loved. Like, I mean, Puff Daddy was all over fucking TRL. I mean, this is post the Notorious B.I.G. death, but all over. And then before
Yeah, don't you
that,
remember
Tupac was all over
fucking
MTV.
Sting
like-
song that he made the tribute shit to?
Yeah, I'll be missing
The
you.
Police, Every Breath You Take song.
Every breath you take. Yeah, that was everywhere.
He made that like
Everywhere.
horrible remake after he died, and like, isn't that so like kind of grimy and opportunistic?
Yeah, and I think he did it with Faith Evans,
Faith
who
Hill,
I
who
think was
his
Faith Hill was fucking
wife.
B.I.G., right?
Yeah.
She didn't want to actually be with him because he was too fat.
No, it's they were together, but he was cheating on her constantly.
Oh, okay. Well,
She's like a soul singer that did R&B stuff eventually. She came up doing like gospel type of shit. So she,
yeah, I mean, he was a good
She
rapper.
was like only gonna have sex until she got married, type of thing.
And it is funny, like watching these videos of now that I heard 50 Cent or Suge Knight saying that, like literally Puff Daddy's in the back of every single one of these videos dancing. It's like fucking
Yeah, he's really obnoxious. I always found him very annoying. And
well, at the time though, it was kind of cool.
unnecessary.
But now when you look at it,
didn't
it's not cool.
contribute anything at all.
No, I mean, like I said, at the time it was kind of cool, but not now. It's like when you look back in hindsight, it doesn't look cool at all.
No, it wasn't cool then. It was just like
I kinda
this
thought it was cool then.
guy who I couldn't tell, like, was he making the music or what? And then I found out no, he didn't make any music. He didn't do anything as far as
He
like,
was the
production.
producer in quote. So what does that mean? Was he just putting like what is he doing?
Like,
I was wondering the same
whole
thing.
DJ Khaled shit. You like just
Or
get a
he
bunch
just
of
put up-
assholes together and take credit for it indirectly.
So he just put up the money essentially.
Yeah, right.
He was the money guy essentially, which I could.
Pretty much.
But where'd he get his money from?
The
You know, like I
label.
was thinking about that. Yeah, but why'd the label give him the money? Like that's the
Because
weird part.
Because he found people who made money.
Was it because he was in these sex things?
Well,
Maybe that was why.
too. But
That's what I'm thinking,
once-
man.
like,
Why did
once you
he get the money?
on Notorious B.I.G.'s career? You're gonna have people want to invest in your next.
Yeah, but he
idea,
signed
or-
Notorious B.I.G. before he was anything. So then it's like, where'd he get the money to sign him?
No, that's what I'm
And
saying. is
why
that
why was he
from
getting the money
him
to sign him?
hitting on that,
strange.
then he had people willing to put money behind him because of it.
I mean, it's almost like there's some connections, and I know with the Tupac side, the West Coast
He's
side,
like a general manager
there
like,
are.
to me, like Puff Daddy's like, the GM of a sports franchise.
I mean, I
That's
wonder if
the
it's
thing.
like
And then like Notorious B.I.G. would be like him hitting on a quarterback and winning the Super Bowl. You know, that's
Yeah, I mean, I know on the West
correlation.
Coast side, there are some very rich white families that put in money to Tupac and other things. So it's like, I wonder if that was happening on the East Coast and Puff Daddy was just essentially like what you're saying, the GM given money by, the owner type money, the white owners that are giving him money to find people. That could be the case. You're right. It's just, they're like, he's into the scene.
If it weren't the case, then like instead of Puff Daddy being at that level, you would have like Patrick Mahomes being the GM or the owner of the Chiefs. It doesn't work like that.
Oh yeah.
As much as like they want to trick you and make you think that's who's in charge, it's really like David Tepper who's in charge, telling Puff Daddy what to do. That's kind of what's happening.